Hi, it's Susan Berkley from GreatVoice.com, and this is your weekly edition of Inside Voiceover, your video and audio e-zine and podcast. And I'm so excited because today I want to talk about some new things in the audiobook world. I know a lot of you are very interested in becoming audiobook narrators, and there's 3 exciting new developments in this field that I think you're going to want to know about. So I thought we'd take a little bit of time, and the photo that goes along with this week's issue is me and John Wolfe, who just did his audiobook demo with us, and it really came out great. I mean, John is an accomplished sales professional, and he's looking to do audiobooks on the side because he just loves it that much. So before I get into these 3 new resources that I want to share with you, I just want to, I know some of you are thinking about it. It seems like a cool voiceover niche. It is a growing niche. It's a busy niche. And there is opportunity for you and a lot of flexibility. So let me just give you a little bit of background, because sometimes people think, well, it's only a matter of, reading books, and that sounds cool, and I think I'd be a good narrator. It's not quite as simple as that. So I'm going to put my glasses on because I made some notes that I want to talk to you about. And the first one is that audiobooks is a specialized skill. It is not as simple as just picking up some pages and reading them like you'd read to your kids or your grandkids. It isn't like that. But the good news is that there are different types of audiobooks for different types of narrators. There are business books, there's Christian and other religious literature, there's science fiction, which to me would be extremely cool to do those kinds of audiobooks. There's how-to, there are textbooks, and then there's the vast area of fiction. And fiction, when I say it's a specialized skill, that's where you really need acting chops. So for stage actors, anybody, even if you've done summer stock, that could be ideal for you, a way for you to scratch that kind of itch, because there is a lot of voice characterization in that kind of audiobooks. Next point I want to make is that it does require stamina. This is hard work to do an audiobook. Now, sometimes, depending on the projects, you might be given several weeks or even months to read an entire book. But, a finished audiobook, the finish time can be about 8 hours or more. And the metric is usually 3 to 1. So it takes 3 times as long to record 1 finished hour of audio. You can do the editing yourself. You can farm it out, but it is work that requires a lot of stamina. And most people just can't do it for more than 2 hours at a time. Some people can, but most people can't. So you do need to keep that in mind. It is difficult work. You have to read the book several times. You have to understand all the characters. And if you're doing voices, you have to be really, really straight as to what those people sound like. Next point I want to make is you need a special demo tape. So you can't just send your normal demo. Audiobook demos are longer. Usually producers say they want to hear, or publishers say they want to hear, several longer segments, like 3 to 5 minutes each, maybe 3 segments of 3 different types of books. So with that in mind, I do want to talk to you about these exciting opportunities that I heard about. There is a festival, you may have heard about this or not, but it's called the Here Now Festival, that takes place in Kansas City, Missouri. It's a gathering of audiobook talent, publishers, producers, and it's 5 days long, but it's a workshop. So you're going to be developing projects that, participating in audio theater during that time. It's called the Here Now Festival, and you'll find, if you Google it, you'll find it. And maybe you can head on out there. If I wasn't so busy, I would love to spend the week. It's June 20th through 23rd this year in Kansas City. The next must-attend event is the Audio Publishers Association Conference, and that happens attached to Book Expo. It's at the Javits Center in New York City on May the 29th. Fascinating to go there, to go to Book Expo, meet all the publishers, but the day before is always the Audiobook Publishers Convention. And it's an incredible networking opportunity, and they also do have a track for narrators. So that you will find at it's called the APAC, the Audiobook Publishers Association Conference. You'll find information at audiopub.org. And then finally is the Audiobook Creation Exchange. This is a new project that Audiobooks has started. And if you go, you should go to acx.com. and you will be able to find authors who are looking to turn their books into audiobooks, and they want to meet narrators like you who can narrate the books. Some of our members have actually been doing great through ACX, like Mary Dominiak and some others. So that's it for audiobooks today. I hope that's been extremely helpful for you, and pretty soon I'll be able to hear you in the audiobook of your dreams.